So then how could, if Jesus is equivalent to God and God is eternal, how can in Jesus' life not be eternal?
God is omnipresent. When Jesus walked on earth, he didn't visit Yale. No offense to you guys, he didn't come to New Haven. He lived in Palestine, in Israel. He limited himself to a body. He limited himself in space, and he also limited himself in time. Does that not make sense?
We have a class here called Infinity.
Yeah.
And the class in Infinity gives general rules infinity.
Yeah.
Infinity times 2 is infinity.
Yeah.
Infinity plus infinity is infinity.
Yeah.
And infinity does not equal any integer.
Right.
So if God is eternal and God's time is eternal, but Jesus' time is not eternal, they can't equal each other.
I get it.
Right? So
if I treat her as a mathematical formula, that's dehumanizing. And if I treat God as a mathematical formula, I'm an idiot. God is not a mathematical formula, and guess what? Neither is she. You've got to learn to make a distinction between mathematics and personal beings. It's that simple. Does that make no sense?
Kierkegaard talks about the leap of faith.
Yeah, he sure does.
To me, it seems like what's happening here is that leap of faith.
No.
Is where I don't really understand how, something that doesn't really make sense, how infinity can't be defined by something finite. So what I have to do is, I think what your argument would be, what I have to do is make that leap of faith and just accept that it doesn't, Jesus and God does not fit convention. Is that?
If you try and put her or God into your mathematical formula, you're going to have a breakdown. It's not going to work. It's that simple, guys. What's the smell of the color red? What does red smell like? What's the mistake I'm making? I'm mixing my categories. And therefore, if I'm asking you, what is the smell of the color red? I'm confusing categories. In the same way, if you think you can fit God into a mathematical formula, you're confusing categories.
If God, how can God that's everywhere, a spiritual being, be kind of contained within the oneness of Jesus?
Is one God in three persons. Part of God, God the Son, can choose to humble himself and become a human being. So I think you really got to work through this category issue. Troy Van Voorhis, who teaches at MIT, is a hero of mine. Guy's brilliant, obviously. He's a professor at MIT. But he stood up before a group of skeptics and said, if you ask me, why is my shirt blue? I can give you a chemical answer. I can give you a highly technical answer about the dye that's in the shirt. We can extract the dye and analyze it. But I can also answer you, this shirt is blue because my wife likes me in blue, and that's why I wore it this morning. Both are equally true, but they are true in a different way. They are addressing a different part of reality. Is it true that the reason this shirt is blue is because there's a type of dye in it? Yes, sir. And that's a scientific, physical answer. But is it also true that my wife likes me in blue? Yeah, it is. And guess what? That's just as accurate an answer, because the reason I wore the shirt today is because my wife asked me to. But it's totally different categories, right?
Is Jesus omnipresent?
Yes, because Jesus is God. He is here with us.
Jesus is here with us.
Not the physical Jesus who became a man 2,000 years ago. He is not here.
He ascended to heaven, returning a second time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sir, thank you. Good.
最後までご視聴いただき、ありがとうございました。皆さんに神の祝福と知恵が与えられますように。